Oh.
How'd that feel?
Like a 100-pound sack on my wrist.
All right, so I've been talking a lot about the power of release. And we talk about this, with emotional releasing, releasing the trauma, releasing the past, releasing our attachment to our pain and suffering and all that kind of things. Attachment to desire, that creates suffering as well. A very powerful way to demonstrate this and to experience it is in a martial context, because when we're able to release what they call song in the Tao, it generates massive power. And when we get this, when we see it and feel it and experience it, then we can really start to apply it in all areas of our lives with a massive amount of confidence, because we know that it's based in principle and truth. So just as an example, as a demonstration, if we're in a martial situation, and we'll just, well, here, come this way. Oops, there we go. And so we'll just play with some form for a moment. So just kind of, this kind of idea with gentle touch and, Now, the thing is, if I release, well, you see what the end result is. So that's the power of song, release. Yeah, so I like to quote Lester Levinson, who was the original creator of the Sedona method, which is a practical, tool for releasing any kind of like negative emotion or thought or unwanted, feeling. And what he stated was that even the impossible becomes completely possible when we are fully released. Pretty profound words. And the more I practice this, the more I get to experience the truth of those words. And so, for instance, again, in a martial context, if you attack with a jab, if I'm released, then, again, come. And if I want to control in another direction, I'm not using any effort. It's not muscle power. You see, come here. Mm-hmm. Try to just give a strong base here, and I want you to support. See if you can keep your arms up. See, I'm using all my weight. And he can hold me up. But now, go ahead. Again. Hold on. Come here. There you go. Now, he won't be able to resist the force if I release, however. So, that's the difference. It's not muscle power. It's the power of release. Josh is a strong individual. He works on a farm. He's got farm strength. I don't think he's any slouch by any means. But the thing is, it's not about strength. It's about release. And if I release more than he, if I can release more than you can, that's all that it takes.
Oh.
How'd that feel?
Like a 100-pound sack on my wrist.
Try to push my hands down. What happens?
What's the...
Oh, no, wait. Okay, so let's show a lock situation. What happens? So you get me in a wrist lock. Yeah, so this one here, if you see, guys, this one here is pretty nasty. If you lock my hand there and you apply torque and pressure, yeah, like that, that could definitely do some damage. It can break the wrist right here. And see, most people in a situation like this would have to tap, come down, or try to roll out of it in order to save themselves, you see. But if I just release, you see what happens. Again, try a different one maybe. Maybe this one. Yeah, that's right, thumb to thumb. This one's particularly nasty. Cultivate, I believe it's called. And yeah, so if you apply pressure, yeah, it's starting to hurt. Now, normally I would have to roll out of this in order to save my arm. But if I release, you know, it becomes like, what does it feel like?
Yeah, disappears and then comes back tenfold.
Kind of like what they say about emptiness becoming fullness. Emptiness is fullness. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's what we do. When we sink, when we release, we empty, and then the chi is generated through that release. So it fills the space. And it becomes an impossible force to contend with. So, thank you, my man. If you guys want to learn more about this, I invite you to come out to a retreat or take an online training. You can find out more in the description below. Look forward to seeing you guys on another one. Much love.